Why are some keys easier to play in than others? Is there really a good reason for having sharps and flats? What's a quick and simple way to know what particular notes are in a given key? Is there a simple way to work out what key a particular song is in? These are just a few of the questions answered on this level of music theory. But first, let's ask a couple of really important questions. What exactly is a key signature, and what's its purpose in life? Well, here are two ways we can look at the answer to this. If we take a stave and place a random set of notes on it, these notes are effectively in the key of either C major or A minor, because these are the only keys that have neither sharps nor flats in their key signature. If I play these notes followed either by a C or by an A minor chord, you can hear in both cases how they all fit together very nicely without any sense of tension. I can change the feel of this random musical phrase without altering the actual placement of notes on the stave, simply by adding sharp or flat signs at the start of the line. In this case, I've added two sharps. The red coloured sharp sign is placed on the line where the note F is found, and the green coloured sharp sign on the space where the note C is found. This acts as an instruction to play every F note in the following passage of music as an F sharp, and every C note as a C sharp. Because I know that this key signature of two sharps belongs either to the key of D major or B minor, I can predict that this new phrase will fit better with either of those two chords. So if I play it with D major, you can hear it fits nicely, or with B minor. To better explain how this works, let's just take another view. Picking a random note to start on, B in this case, I write out the musical alphabet starting and ending with that note. Applying a trick taught on a theory course, I can then add a key signature one sharp sign at a time in the order given by the strange sounding mnemonic Father, Charles, goes, down, and stopping that process as soon as I arrive at the seventh note in the scale. If I then check the intervals, that's the gaps between each note in the scale, I find I've created a perfect major scale according to the formula as taught on the fourth level of the pyramid: tone, tone, semitone, tone, 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 semitone. So, in essence, that's precisely what a key signature does. It automatically turns any consecutive series of musical letter names into a major scale. The notes of the major scale are the notes of the key. So if I play the B major scale, B, C sharp, D sharp, E, F sharp, G sharp, A sharp, B, you can see it has 5 sharps. If I start on the 6th note of a major scale, then I get the notes of the relative minor, the natural minor scale, in this case G sharp minor, G sharp, A sharp, B, C sharp, D, D sharp, E, F sharp, G sharp. Studying this level requires understanding a hidden connection between sharp key signatures and the circle of fifths, and flat key signatures and the circle of fourths, which we learn to see as two ways of looking at the same elegant musical construction, the full circle of musical keys. One of the practical outcomes of understanding this level of music theory is the ability instantly to know the key of any piece of written music. Now, you may have noticed that most songs start with their key chord, but this isn't always the case. So understanding key signatures quickly helps you be certain of the right key. It also enables you quickly to be able to jot down the notes to any major or natural minor scale, a very useful prerequisite to analysing chords. Sometimes you can find something that sounds nice, but you can't tell exactly what chord type it is just by listening to it. By writing down the notes I'm playing, F sharp, G, D, E, and then comparing them to the underlying scale, let's try F sharp, G, A, B, C, D, E, F, Father Charles goes down and enters. So that's note 1. The G is a flatted second or ninth. The D, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, could be seen as a flatted sixth or the sharpened fifth. I'm going to go for sharpened fifth. And then the E is a flatted seventh. So that makes it a dominant chord with a sharp 5 and a flat 9. So that's F sharp, 7th, sharp 5, flat 9. I gain the satisfaction of being able to name the chord correctly. So this is a vital level of music theory with all kinds of really practical benefits to be derived from learning to understand it. It's also absolutely critical to master this part of the subject of music theory before pushing on up the pyramid to take on the subjects of chord formulas and harmonised scales. We'll take a look at those next in this mini-series.